Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on... K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. For the Portland Trail Blazers, they come in off a loss to Miami. Now here's Powell. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position, and at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball. We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Pass to Robinson. Outside Fournier. Barrett for three. The shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. Here's Lillard. He takes it in. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
With the ball on the string, Lillard using that signature burst.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to catch up with Portland's head coach. Their emphasis will be focusing on slowing down Julius Randle in the paint. Coach said he's always been a great finisher, and we have to respect that. So we can't let him get comfortable down there. It's a big task when Randle gets himself going. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Now here's Randle. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal. First team foul.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Robinson. Pocket 6. Covington knocks it loose.
The rejection. Covington, good job defensively. He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers.
First-time All-Star last season, Julius Randle was just flat-out awesome.
Lillard with it. Robinson picks him up. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Hayward was in.
And as a wing player, Hayward's just so good at attacking the basket. I think that's a big part of what makes him special. Doesn't take much of an opening for Hayward to make his move.
Shot's good by Walker. Brent, in which areas do you think Julius Randle has improved the most?
Well, I think making plays for other guys. I think stretching out the floor and having confidence in that shooting. And maybe that's the key word, Kevin, is just having confidence overall. And I guarantee you this, Julius Randle was more tired after last season than any other year. So coming in and being in great shape is huge for the next few seasons for him.
Here is Hayward, following the basket by Julius Randle. Count it. Hayward's got his third basket of the night right there. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for New York. Trailing by 2. Randle outside. Count the basket. And it's 6 points for Julius Randle.
The muscle and the intensity there from Randle showing off, and he converts through contact.
Here's Powell, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Barrett, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Powell, no one around him.
Norman Powell
Buries it from three-point range. Powell's got 5.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
Pass to Barrett. Randall with the ball. Nice move. And Randall throws it down.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
In the corner, it's Hayward. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
In the corner, Barrett with it. And airballs the triple. That one was way off.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Hayward. Lillard from outside. Knicks with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Portland leading by 6. Powell for 3.
Norman
Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. He's got 8.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Fournier in the corner. Walker's shot is off. 1:14 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Hayward. Nurkic trying to get open. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Left side Walker. Outside Fournier. Randall down low. Covington with the steal. And now Hayward pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Here's Lillard. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless in when he attacks the rim, and it's as if the big fella wasn't even there.
Now here's Powell. Into the lane. And Fournier over to help. Lillard with no one around. Hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get down for your Knicks City Dancer. Substitution for your Knicks: Nerlens Noel, Obi Toppin, Derrick Rose.
Knicks trail by 10. Lets it fly. That misses off the backboard. In the corner, it's Hayward. In the corner, Powell with it. No good on the 3. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard.
All right,
Trailblazers lead.
Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City Dancer. All right.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Barrett, no good. Portland leading by 10.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
Fournier gets a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Fournier's got the opening field goal this second quarter for the Knicks.
22.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Drives to the hoop. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down.
You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From three, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
Rose, good.
Yeah, Rose is used to getting knocked around, especially with the force he drives the basketball. But how about the exceptional body control there?
Here's Nurkic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
It's Noel, high post. Back to Fournier. From the arc. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. He's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Trailblazers lead 32. 20.
Lillard outside. Here's Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Lillard's got 15.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climbing to tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Plenty of space. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there. And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways to get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
And the Trailblazers, another three.
Yeah, with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Fournier in the corner. Back to Rose. Pass to Fournier. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 9 points in the game so far.
This story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression. Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Now Toppin launches a 3, and it's rebounded by Covington.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Lillard from outside.
2 minutes.
No good that time. And New York will come the other way. Pass to Toppin. Outside Fournier. For 3, Barrett. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers.
And there's 1:45 left in the second quarter. The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Here's Randall. Tries again. He takes it up and plays it in. Randall's got 10 points.
Trailblazers lead.
Somebody not alert to
45.
block out the wide frame of Julius Randle, who gets in there after the loose ball.
Timeout. Your Knicks City Dancers.
Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:22 left in the first half.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Robinson down low. And he banks in the layup.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
45-32.
Here's Smith with the drive. Second chance shot. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Knox. Knicks trail by 13. Here's Quickly. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Trailblazers ball.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Passed a little. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Simons. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Over to the wing. The wide open shot by Little. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And Randall throws it down.
You can see Randall just seeing some open court in front of him, accelerating and making something happen in transition.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 13. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 13-point game. And Gasol sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Substitution for your Knicks. R.J. Barrett. Evan Fournier.
Randall down low. Lays it up off the glass. Randall's got 14 points.
The strength and the quickness, and now the confidence coming along as Randall's able to score.
The shot's good from Simons.
Anthony Simons.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Pass to Randall. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Trailblazers ball.
Trailblazers leading by 14. To the paint. At the elbow, it's Gasol. Robinson with the block. Randall left side. Fires the 3. Little with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's Little finishing it off.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Trailblazers.
And there's the foul. It's on Nasir Little. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Randall outside. Pass to Barrett. Back to Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No bucket, and that miss is number 6. He's made 7. Powell with it. Defended now by Fournier. Now Little. And it's Smith penetrating. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 18.
Dennis Smith Jr. so physical. You love that he takes it right at the defense.
Here's Randall. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
54.
And he drives in. Not going to go that time. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Back to Randall. Lets it go with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. 19 points for Julius Randle. And it's Smith penetrating.
Such a dynamic dunker as a small man. Dennis Smith Jr. gets way up there.
Randall right side. And there's the foul. It's on Nasir Little. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. Blazer substitution.
It's Fournier on the wing. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Just 5 on the clock. Walker goes in.
And Kemba Walker traded to the Thunder this offseason, was subsequently bought out before joining the Knicks. Walker and the Knicks seem like a perfect fit. You just hope Walker can stay healthy at this stage of his career.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Covington wide open. He fires. And another 3 for Portland.
3-point
Beautiful stroke off the catch and shoot from Robert Covington that time.
And it's Walker penetrating. Robinson. Nurkic with the block. And he recovers it. For 3, Barrett. Can't hit that one. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Lillard with it. He's got 32. From deep 3-point range.
You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
And Randall throws it down.
Now Randall right now going to town on the defense and taking over this game.
Lillard attacking.
2 minutes.
Hayward outside.
2 minutes.
Lillard outside. Down low. And finished off by Nurkic.
All eyes on Dame that time, so he just moves the ball casually right to the open teammate.
Pass to Barrett. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Covington.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Here's Nurkic.
Knicks
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Great concentration on display from Nurkic to get the foul and still come away with the made field goal.
And the injury troubles for Yusuf Nurkic the last few seasons, Brett. My goodness. Freak injuries, too. Just bad luck.
I feel like we've said that about the Blazers for about 30 years. And for Nurkic especially. Just the broken leg, a broken wrist. And, you know, when he was in the lineup last year, Kevin, they were one of the best defensive starting fives in the game. With him being out, they suffered. Let's hope he has good health for the rest of his career. Now, this is the kind of play you want out of R.J. Barrett, just hustle plays.
17.
It's Powell with the drive. And the dunk by Powell.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Randall outside. Here he goes. And Randall throws it down.
Well, using some serious moves and lateral quickness, that gets him right past the defense. Julius Randle with a nice move.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Fires from the wing. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Fourth team foul. Substitution for your Knicks.
19 seconds left in the third. Here's Toppin. Quickly trying to break free. Toppin can't get it to go. The shot by Hayward wide open. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Hayward's got 12 in the game. Here's Toppin.
And Covington putting in the work right now on the defensive end.
And so it's Portland sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his
well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
Pass to Noel. On the wing quickly. From outside the arc. And it's Portland with the rebound. Now Lillard. Beyond the arc. And the three ball is good. Lillard's got 11 points here in just the second half. And the list of players with multiple series clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs. Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
Damian Lillard
hands it from downtown. Lillard's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Portland. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
13 feet away. And they'll get another chance.
Toppin has that kind of reach. 7'2" wingspan. Get that out of here.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
And here's Covington from the arc. And the Trailblazers, another three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Into the lineup for your New York Knicks, Julius Randle.
Here's Lillard. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've
going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
From deep. Pass to Powell. Nurkic with it. This one for three. Rebound by Rose. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
New York moving the ball around. And stolen by Hayward. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. And finished off by Nurkic.
Well, when you get Nurkic the ball in that spot, he's usually a knockdown threat.
Randall no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City Dancer. Substitution for your Knicks: Mitchell Robinson, R.J. Barrett, Evan Fournier.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Emmanuel.
The shot's good from quickly.
Trailblazers lead 93.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. The dynamic rag between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Randall no good. And Portland has possession. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Here's Hayward. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Back to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-handed.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line, and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
2 minutes.
Three-pointer. He can't get it to go. And New York will come the other way. For three, Barrett. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
New York ball.
Here's Randall. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. 27 points for Julius Randall.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
And Hayward with the stuff.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Here's Randall. Oh!
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Trailblazers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Damian Lillard.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul.
That's his second personal.
That's foul number 2 for him. Nurkic with the steal.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Quickly. Fournier for 3. Kept alive by New York. Pass to Randall to stop the run. And Randall throws it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory.
Make 'em